Good afternoon. My name is Rebel and I'm the Rebel Reseller, and today I'm going to do a what sold. I am very far behind. This is going to be for the week of June 28th through July 5th. My husband is out of town again, and so we pre-recorded a bunch of stuff before he left, so I haven't recorded anything in a week and it just seems odd. But let me go ahead and get everything ready to go. That week of leading up to 4th of July, I have to say, has probably been one of the slowest weeks I've had in a very, very long time. In fact, I'm not even going to show anything from Facebook because it was just slow, and I think Facebook was having issues because I went days without selling anything. So I still do okay. I'm not going to complain, but it's also given me lots of time to process stuff. And like I've said on many videos before this one, what I'm doing now is actually for third and fourth quarter, because a lot of parents start shopping for Christmas and school and other holidays during third quarter, but then it really ramps up for fourth for me. So let's go ahead and do some of the things that, let me show you some of the things that I've sold. This first item is from the Classic Toy Company. It was a monkey in a banana. It was quite large, 22 inches, but it was a soft plush. It wasn't like that carnival plush that has those pellets inside, but I did sell it for $15.25. I don't remember where I got this from. A lot of these I might not, but normally I pay $2 or less, usually $1 or less for my stuffed animals, which I am a stuffed animal toy seller for the most part. I do not charge, I do not do free shipping. I charge shipping for everything. So when I say I sold it for $15.25, that's, I'm going to still get plus shipping. All right, second thing I sold this week, I think I featured this. I bought this at an estate sale. I picked up about 3 little craft kit type things. This was an Afghan blanket that you could embroider on. It was blank. And I think I paid $4 for the 3 kits, and then I sold this one for a best offer of $14. This is a Pottery Barn baby blanket. I pick up a lot of baby blankets, but they are kind of slow in selling. I think I picked this one up when I was out on a trip to Chicago a couple years ago, and I did sell it for $13.45. I've talked about this brand quite a lot. This is Inner American Products. I think it's Walmart. But I pick it up all the time, and it does really well for me. This bear sold for $15.25, and I'm pretty sure it's one of the ones that I picked up at a thrift store where it was fill a bag for 10. Not all sock monkeys are created equal, but if you get some unique ones, this one was from Ozark Mountain Kids, and it said "I love you" there on the front. And I did sell this one for best offer of $16. This is a Russ vintage dog plush called Woofy. It's little, 5 inches. Again, Russ is hit and miss for me, but I always pick it up. Sometimes it's an $8 plush, and then there's other times, like with Woofy here, that I sold it for $17.95. I talked about this in a recent haul. My husband came up behind me at a church yard sale. He had been at Martial Arts. I'd already gone and came home, and then he found this for $1 at the church sale, and it sold pretty quickly, and it sold for $26.95. I talked about these. These were vintage jockey boxers. From 2000. I bought 4 packs of single boxers, and I put them in 2 lots of 2. I paid $4 each. And I sold these for $29.75 for the two. I think my husband picked this up on one of his last trip. This is a Hershey's cow plush, and it sold very quickly. It's unique. I hadn't seen too many like it on eBay, and I did sell it for $17.95. I'm starting to see a whole lot more of the LOL surprise dolls at yard sales. There for a while it seemed to be really hot. Maybe it still is. I'm a mom of boys, so I never really got into LOL dolls. But I think I picked these up. I think the bag was like $1 or $2 for all of these in it, and I listed it, and they sold for $20 best offer. This is an Eden cloth doll. It had a little rattle inside of it. I always pick up Eden. Some of it's really, really, really good, and some of it's just my bread and butter stuff. But I did sell this Eden doll for $13.45. This, watch for these type little bottles. This is a doll bottle, and it's for a Baby Alive doll. And it has a little magnetic top. I'm not sure what doll it's supposed to go to, but anytime I see baby bottles for dolls, and clothes and just any accessories, I have a little tote back here that I just throw them all in, and every once in a while I'll go through them and try to figure them out. But I did sell this bottle for $22.45. I have sold several of these recently, and they're always over 20 and sometimes even higher. This is I think I've shown this just recently on one of my hauls. This is an Elf on the Shelf St. Bernard dog plush. I think I paid $1 for it. And I did, let's see, sell it for $17.95. I have a little cheat sheet here because not everything that shows on the screen is what I actually was paid for. Sometimes it's best offers. Sometimes it's those offers that you send out. And it for some reason doesn't show the correct price on here. This was featured in my haul where we went to 2 thrift stores that were going out of business. This sold almost immediately, and it basically paid for the whole lot. I think I paid $40 total for the 2 stores. Came home with bags and bags of stuff, and Molly did sell for the full price of $49.95. This is strawberry shortcake. I bought these at a church sale. I spent like $105. Each doll that I bought was $5. So it was like 20 some dolls. And I did sell this one for $26.95. This is probably the 4th or 5th one. I think I've pretty much made my money back, so everything else is going to be profit. I see these all the time at thrift stores and yard sales. These are the Vision Corningware glass pots, and this is the brown, which is called amber. There's some that are cranberry, but I get them for probably anywhere from $2 to $5. And I did sell this one for $22.45. They're glass though, so I do not like shipping them. That's been the other bane of my existence this week, that my husband's been gone, and of course I've been selling lots of breakables. This is by Best Made Toys. It's another brand I pick up quite often. This is a horse, and I did sell it for $17.95. This is Spark Create Imagine by Walmart. I picked up 2 of these at the same sale. Maybe it was twins or something. But I sold the first one pretty quickly for a best offer of $14. This is a nativity scene by Jimmy. I always pick up anything that's Jimmy. It's Gemmy. There's a lot of animated plush, Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving. just all kinds of stuff. And I always pick it up. You run the risk when you're buying these things, if they don't have working batteries in, that they may not work. But, you know, to me, it's worth it. I'm pretty sure I paid $1 for this recently, but I could be wrong. But I know it was recently, and I sold it for $17.95. I see lots of posts on Facebook about how tie is stay away from it, stay away from it. But I buy it. I sell a lot of it on Facebook, and I pick it up at the bins when they have their tags, or I'll buy it at yard sales, especially if they have their tags. But I picked this one up recently, and I think I showed a piece of it. I was actually featuring something else in that lot, but he was in there. I think I paid $3 for a box of things, and he was in there, and he sold very quickly for $22. This is Hug Fun. It's this giant shark. I like the brand. It's a good quality plush, and I did sell this shark for $13.45. Anytime I'm at a yard sale, now I've been doing this a really long time, so if I see a brand that I've not seen before, I'm probably going to pick it up just so I can do some research on it, especially if it's cheap. But I picked this up probably last year sometime. It had the added benefit of being terry cloth, which I would have bought also for that reason. But I did list this. I think I had it much higher, and at some point I've lowered the price down, and I did sell it for $13.45. But it's this mignon dog. This is a Braun coffee mill. We pick them up all the time. I've talked about it before. The ones that are marked Germany, you get more money for. I usually pay $2 or $3 for them at yard sales and estate sales. I did sell this one for $22.45, and this weekend I picked up this exact same one again for $2.50 at an estate sale, and it's still in its box. So I'm hoping I can get, you know, maybe I'll list this one for $30 and see what happens. I buy anything that I see that's Hawaii-ish, Hawaiiana, just because I lived there for 13 years and just fond memories. But I did find this doll some point along in my sourcing journeys, and she did sell for $22.45. I bought these Chacos at the at the end of last season. It was during the winter time. It was during the pandemic. The lady said she had bought these shoes and they were the wrong size, and because it was the pandemic, she couldn't return them. So I think I paid $20 for them, and they were brand new in their box. I finally wore them this year. I don't like them. So I went right around and listed them the other day for $29.95, and they sold probably within the week. So still made a profit, but I'll stick with my Skechers. They seem to be more comfortable. This is a monkey from that features football, Indianapolis Colts. I think I picked this up at the Goodwill bins at some point, so I would have paid by the pound, and I did sell it for $22.45. I picked these up, I want to say they were either 50 cents or $1 in a little baggie at a yard sale. It's Bob the Builder with Wendy and Pilchard. Pilchard is the reason that this sold so high. I've found him a couple of times, and I listed these, and I had lots of lowball offers. People wanting to offer me $10. I've had quite a few $10 offers, but I stuck with it, and I ended up taking a best offer of $30 for them. So a lot of these little character toys do quite well. This is Little Tykes, the road pieces that the Toddle Tots and stuff can ride on. I found several different sets over a couple of weeks period at the beginning of this yard sale season. I think I found them at consignment sales, and I paid probably anywhere from $5 to $15 for the sets. But I did list this one, and I took a best offer of $50 for them. They're just road pieces that hook together. It doesn't have any of the vehicles or anything with it. I've said this before, I always pick up plush that look like specific breeds of dogs. This was a Dalmatian by Russ, and I did sell it for $18.35. I'm showing you these because whenever I list, I have 7,500 items in my store, but I kind of have this memory of things that I have purchased and processed and put away. But I always look when I'm processing to see if I have it already listed. Saves me from wasting my time on taking pictures when I can just up the quantity. And that's what happened with this. I found this item and it had already been listed, so I just changed the quantity to 2, and somebody bought both of them. There's a lot of people out there that are always looking for toys to replace a lost toy, or you know, I've got a message right now of a mom who's wanting me to overnight a package, and we're just trying to work out the details right now. But you know, when they find it, and especially if they can find 2 of them at once, they'll go ahead and buy it. So this lady bought both of these, and she paid $14.62 for the 2 Animal Adventure purple rabbits. We bought this. This is one of those pocket charts that teachers use, that they can put information in them when they're doing teaching moments. It's by Carson DeLoza. It's we found it at Finders Keepers, so where everything was $1, and I did sell this for $13.75. Here, I'll show you a picture. Right there. It just hangs from one of those charts. All right, last item. This was my thrill for that week. And I've talked about this at a previous haul video. We had gone to a, I don't know if it was, a VFW sale, and I bought a bunch of puzzles, and I ended up not paying, probably about $1 or $2 for each. And this one was brand new in the package, and I had seen one, I think it was on Terapeak or something, that had actually sold for $90 or whatever. So I went ahead and listed mine for $99.95. And again, it was one of those items I got several offers for $20 and $25. But I just figured maybe by the Christmas it might sell. Well, it did sell. It sold for the $89.96. So keep your eyes out for puzzles, especially very unique ones. This was by Nene Thomas, and it was just this, I think it was called Dragon Witch, and I'm not even going to try that third word there. But I was very happy because, like I said, that was a rough week as far as sales. So, you know, that kind of gave me a little bump. And then this last week's been a little bit better, but I'm going to go ahead, probably get that video done here in the next day or 2. Robert's supposed to be back on Tuesday, which is tomorrow, and he'll probably get this video released first. And then I have been working diligently on going through the bags of stuff that we got from the online auction. It's been fun, and you know, I listed 35 plush one day, and the listed value, which we know it doesn't always sell for, but just those 35 items was over $1,000. So fun. All right, I'll see you in the next video.